Picture a city so bright it burns your eyes. 1250 BC, Thebes, largest city on Earth. But this isn't the Egypt you've seen. No beige ruins. Everything here screams color. Gold, blue, blood red, and you're about to see the truth they never showed you. Here's the brutal reality. Everything you know about ancient Egypt is wrong. Not the facts, the look, the feel. You think you know the pyramids, the temples. You don't. Why care? Because millions walk through museums, scroll past Egypt posts, and miss the entire point. They see grey stone, think ancient, but they're missing the noise, the crowds, the blinding power of a civilization that dominated for 3,000 years. You're not just missing history, you're missing humanity's greatest achievement, completely mistranslated. In the next few moments, I'm taking you inside the real Egypt, before time stripped its skin. Dawn in a city of 80,000, temples blazing white and gold, crowds like concerts. At sunset, the skyline on fire with a torchlight. Impossible? No. Archaeologists found paint traces on stone, workers' diaries, and temple records, but nobody connects them. I did, and what I found will shatter how you see every museum, every history book, every ancient ruin forever. So sit back, relax, and grab the popcorn, and enjoy the actual Egypt. You step onto the avenue at dawn, the Nile glows pink and orange, turning water to liquid copper. But the first hit isn't the view, it's the noise. Thousands of voices, hammers pounding stone, priests chanting, cartwheels grinding paved roads, donkeys braying, kids laughing from rooftops. The air stinks, frankincense, myrrh, baked bread, roasted meat, and river mud. Buildings tower 4 stories high, mud brick homes painted ochre yellow, chalk white, laundry strung between rooftops. A woman sweeps her step. This isn't scattered ruins. This is a metropolis. 80,000 people, maybe 100,000 during festivals. Merchants unload wine. Oil, grain from boats. A man drives cattle through crowds, bells clanging. Women balance fig baskets on their heads, walking like dancers. Everyone's moving. A vendor hawks blue scarab amulets. A scribe writes letters for the illiterate. Life pulses. Then you see it, rising like a light blade. Karnak Temple. Not the ruin tourists know. This one's alive. Pylons blaze white. Gold leaf gleams. Red and blue flags snap from 100-foot poles. 200 acres. A small city. From half a mile away, you feel it hum with power. What's inside? That's where it gets insane. Stay with me. You walk toward it. Streets narrow. Crowds thicken. You pass a bakery. Flatbread pulled from clay ovens, smelling like honey and sesame. Next door, a carpenter shapes wood with copper. His son watches, learning. A priest passes, shaved head, white linen glowing in sun. Golden staff topped with Amun's symbol, sun disk between ram horns. It catches light, blinds you. Do you follow? Temple walls rise 40 feet, not dull sandstone, painted limestone, brilliant white, gold leaf crowning the top. Hieroglyphs carved deep, filled with lapis blue, malachite green, ochre yellow, blood red, every single inch. Scenes show Ramses II, giant-sized smashing enemies, Nubians, Hittites, faces twisted in defeat. His face, calm, godlike, colors so fresh they look wet. You pass through the pylon gate, 140 feet tall, massive sloped towers. Flags snap from poles sheathed in electrum, gold-silver alloy, reflecting sun in blinding flashes. Inside, hundreds of people, priests in white moving in lines, servants carrying bread, beer, beef, musicians with lyres, flutes, drums, singers rehearsing hymns, voices in perfect harmony. Center courtyard, an obelisk, not cracked, polished pink granite capped with electrum blazing so bright you can't look directly. Hieroglyphs inlaid with gold leaf tell the pharaoh's divine story. You hear it, deep rhythmic chanting from inside, dozens of voices in unison. You move closer. This gets wild. Stick around. You pass ram-headed sphinxes, carved from single blocks painted, gold faces, blue crowns, coal-lined eyes. They stare. You enter the hyperstyle hall. The world changes. 134 columns, thick as redwoods, 70 feet tall, not bare, every inch carved, painted, blues, reds, greens, yellows, gods with animal heads, kings offering, stars, lotus flowers, the ceiling, deep blue dotted with golden stars. You're walking inside the night sky. Dim light filters through stone screens. Cool, sacred, sunlight shafts cut through incense smoke. You smell myrrh, sweet, heavy divine, footsteps echo. Everywhere, people, not tourists, believers. A woman kneels before Sekhmet statue, lioness goddess, eyes inlaid with gold and crystal, seeming to glow. She whispers prayers, forehead pressed to stone. A priest pours milk on an altar. It pools with flower petals. A child watches, wide-eyed, gripping his father's hand. This isn't a museum. It's the beating heart of civilization. You glimpse the inner sanctum. Gold everywhere. Amun-Ra statue, 12 feet tall, solid gold, linen-draped, feather-crowned. Offerings surround it. 100 oil lamps flicker. A priest chants low, resonant, speaking directly to the god. Here's the mind-blowing part. The gods live in their statues. They eat, sleep. Listen, every morning the high priest wakes the god, washes, dresses, feeds it, every single day for thousands of years. This isn't symbolism, it's routine. You step outside, sun sets, sky turns pink, orange, purple. You walk back, the city transforms, torches light avenues, bronze braziers flame, temples glow from within, thousands of oil lamps. White limestone reflects firelight, gold edges shimmer, obelisks catch last sun rays and burn like molten metal. Behind you, Karnak, blazing, every pylon, column, statue lit by fire. Drums echo from inside, then voices, thousands singing in unison. A festival begins, the Opet Festival. The city gathers, priests in white, nobles in linen, workers in kilts, kids on shoulders. Everyone. Amun's statue is brought out. You push through crowds. Energy's electric. Laughing, singing, dancing. Musicians play sistrums. Bronze rattles, jingling. Drummers pound chest-shaking rhythms. Singers chant ancient hymns you don't understand but feel. Incense smoke, myrrh, frankincense, sacred kaifi, drifts thick. You smell lotus, beer, roasted meat. The procession emerges. Priests carry the golden bark, ceremonial boat on shoulders. Inside, a moon statue, hidden behind linen. No one sees him. Everyone knows he's there. Crowd erupts, cheers, prayers, hands raised, flowers thrown. Petals fall like rain. Procession moves slowly. Priests chant. Musicians follow. People surge, pressing close, desperate to be near the god. You're swept along. Energy's overwhelming. Not distant worship. Intimate, physical, emotional. These people don't just believe. They know the gods. See them, speak to them, feed them. The gods are real. Real as the Nile. Real as the sun. You reach Luxor Temple. Procession enters. Crowds fill courtyards. Torches blaze on columns. The high priest steps forward, raises hands. Crowd falls silent. He speaks. Voice echoes off stone. You don't understand words, but the meaning. Gratitude, reverence, connection. He thanks Amun for floods, harvests, Pharaoh's strength, Egypt's prosperity, promises continued devotion. Then he sings, deep, resonant, ancient, thousands join. One sound. You close your eyes, you understand. This wasn't just civilization. This was belief made physical. A society that looked at hostile desert and said, we will build forever. They didn't build ruins, they built proof. That order beats chaos. Stone outlasts time. Human. Hands touch the divine. You open your eyes. Stars out. Same stars painted on ceilings. Same stars that guided pyramids. Same stars in 1,000 years. Everything's connected. Earth and sky, life and death. King and God. Humanity and eternity. But here's what breaks my heart. Colors faded slowly. Over centuries, paint wore, chipped, washed away, gold stolen, melted, lost, knowledge forgotten, language died, priests stopped coming, gods stopped eating, temples fell silent. By Napoleon's 1798 arrival, Egypt was quiet for over 1,000 years. His scholars saw ruins, copied hieroglyphs, but couldn't read them, couldn't imagine colors, couldn't hear hymns, couldn't smell incense. They saw grey stone, called it ancient. But ancient Egypt was never grey. It was blinding. We remember pyramids, gold masks, mummies, but we forget the noise, the crowds, the paint, the overwhelming power. We see Karnak as ruins, call it impressive, but impressive doesn't come close. Imagine it whole, painted, gleaming, alive. Imagine 80,000 people living, working, praying, building. Nile crowded with boats, streets packed, temples filled with song. Imagine standing before 60-foot Ramses statue, not grey but red-brown skin, gold-blue crown, coal-lined eyes inlaid with quartz and obsidian. He looks alive. That's the Egypt that existed. Not museums, not movies. The real one. If you went back, you wouldn't recognize it. The Egypt we know is a shadow, a faded photo of something unimaginably vivid. The real one was alive, loud, bright, visible for miles. It shouted, "We are here, we are eternal, we are Egypt." For 3,000 years, longer than any civilization. They were right. If this completely changed how you see ancient history, smash that like button so more people can experience this. Subscribe, because I'm taking you inside more lost worlds you've never seen. And trust me, the next one is even crazier. Drop a comment right now. What civilization do you want me to resurrect next? Rome? Babylon? The Maya? Let me know. Thanks for stepping into the real Egypt with me. Now you know the truth. Now you've seen it. See you in the next time machine.